Anaphora is the repetition of a certain word or a phrase at the beginning of successive lines of writing or speech. It can be used in novels and short stories, but it's most commonly seen in poetry, essays, and formal speeches. Martin Luther King Jr.'s speeches and sermons are full of instances of anaphora. In the following example from his famous I Have a Dream address at the March on Washington, we find a good use of anaphora, which is now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate the valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children. As a rhetorical device or a technique that an author uses to persuade, anaphora is used for the purpose of generating a particular effect in the targeted audience. As you can see in the example, the phrase "now is the time" is repeated for a particular effect. Keep in mind that anaphora can be the repetition of a whole phrase as in Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech or just a single word. The opposite of anaphora is epiphora, in which the repeated word or phrase appears at the end of successive lines. A good example of epiphora is found in Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, which goes, "It's for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining for us, that the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth."